Making a cappy bag. I did these about 4 years ago because I wanted to use them, and they grew and they've been sitting there, and now here they are. I'm finally using it. I'm going to use the aloe to dilute the paint, the fabric paint, and make it softer. Okay, slice it open. It's slimy inside, a little bit jelly. So I'm going to take all of that and put it in the bowl. Just say that aloe in the wild has snot-like properties. Look at this. It's gross. Hey. So now I'm going to put it in a jar because I don't want the bowl, which is used for food, to be working with the paint in it. So I got this jar that I will use, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this or how I'm going to use it because it's kind of chunky. But let's see. Let's figure it out. We're experimenting. And then I'm going to add some black paint to it. I'm using it for two reasons. One is saving money. The other is thinning it out quite a bit so that I can do more with it. And also, it usually gets a little stiff when you're done with creating the thing. So I'm trying to make it so that the fabric is not as stiff after the paint gets laid down. Okay, so I have used aloe before, and it worked, but this aloe is the wrong kind of aloe because I'm trying to paint it so that I can put it on as a stamp, and it is not sticking. It's more just, but maybe it's because of the surface of this thing anyway, so, But anyway, somebody suggested just using water, and maybe that's what I have to try. I don't know if I want to mar my bag with this thing that's potentially or probably going to be not good. Let me see. I'll decide. Okay, so here we're trying out the stamp just because we're following through, and it's quite a mess right now. And well, okay, so I think, and some people who know about materials, aw, Chow Chow, might already know that this is going to be an issue, but so you see what's happening. It's gathering a lot on the thinner lines and not as much on the thick surface. So I think that, well, maybe it just really is the most terrible surface for using as a stamping thing. And then maybe there's something else I can do. Definitely not to be used as is. And then I think I might end up dumping all of this paint. I swear I did use paint, thin paint with aloe vera before. Maybe I'll just try doing some just general painting with a brush just to see if it works. And I think that's probably what happened. It's not stamping surface paint, it's more like dip and affect your surface paint. Hey guys, and you saw it here, the very first slime painting, because I got slime paint and I got a bag, so slime painting. What can I say? We make it up. Okay, get some slime and lay it on. You might not be able to quite affect exactly how the paint lands on it. Guess I'm gonna touch that down there, see how much of it will stay. Slime painting. Lovely. Okay. Let's just say it looks out of this world. And then the brush broke, so might as well just take advantage of the fact. Call it karma. Things happen for a reason. I don't know if I should be trying to make something beautiful or just abstract patterns in slime. Anyway, this is how I'm going to work with it. And then at some point we will remove the slime, possibly when it's dry. And we will see what we get. Ta-da! Okay. I decided it started to look a little like a butterfly, and then I made another bug over here, so it's not terrible. This one I thought would be a jelly because there was a big blob, so I dumped the blob on and then I started drawing the legs out. Not sure if it'll look like a jelly when we're done, but we can visualize it that way. I just wanted to point out that the slime really does kind of glob onto the thing that you're holding the slime with, and there is not actually a lot of paint in the slime. So I want to point out, like, I do this and then I do that, and you're actually not seeing anything where it touched and it came back up. That's because there wasn't a lot of paint in the slime, and it's not being released. And then, so if we do this and we drop it in like this, then it'll start to sort of seep into the cotton fabric. So that's what we're getting out of it. Yuck. Ugh. Okay, now what? I guess that makes it a little bit forgiving. Let's see if I can end this right here. More of a blob. There, blob. Okay, maybe I'll try a starfish next. Okay, so I'm not really sure what this looks like, but to me it looks like it could be winged man flying to the ground or crashing to the ground. These are his arms, and that's his wing over there, and those are his legs. Started out being starfish. I just want you to see the texture of this. Of course, I knew that it would be globby because some of the aloe was in globs. Maybe I should have blended it. This is like way too globby because like that's just going to be a big chunk, right? Well, should we try it or not? I don't know what this is looking like now. It looks like a little bit like a shoe right now. But if we do this, what will it look like then? Goodness knows. Jelly painting. We're almost out of jelly anyway. Plop. What does it look like? Crocodile jaw? Woman from behind? Yeah, I think so, kinda. But what's that thing? This may not look like much when we're all done. Okay, here we are. It's actually grown and expanded, and it's quite messy. I'm just gonna pick up the goop at this point. I am... Eesh. Yeah. Oh my god. Whose idea was this anyway? Okay, I did have the thought that last time I did it, it was not with fabric paint. It was with latex paint. Hobby. Not necessarily. I think it's just, yeah, just latex. Ugh. I don't know. This is a mess. We have to get some tweezers or something. I don't know what this is going to yield, if anything. Okay, interesting. These are drying, so I'm going to leave it. This, I took out the big lumps, and then it's just sort of like little bits of slime left. And I think I'm going to bottle this stuff. Look at that. I think the kids would love it. Natural organic slime.